Hello friends, welcome to iExamB. I'm Satakshi, your English faculty at iExamB, and in this video we will see some of the questions that came in your IBPS PO prelims in 2020 in the English section, right? So this video will be beneficial for you if you are appearing for your banking exams this year, any of the banking exams, because then this will give you an idea that what kind of questions come in the banking exams, and then you will be prepared to face such questions, right? So now first we'll have a look at what kind of questions came. Now firstly we saw reading comprehension. Now this is obvious, it comes in every banking exams in the English section. So reading comprehension is very important. It comes every year and you must practice it. You should not think of skipping this topic, right? Then next is your sentence rearrangement. This also, after reading comprehension, sentence rearrangement is one question type that comes in every year. So irrespective of it may be that error does not come or fillers do not come, but sentence rearrangement we have been seeing since past 4-5 years in every banking exam. So this is also a very important topic. Now word swapping. Now this has recently started coming, but since it has started coming, it has been coming continuously, so you have to study this word swapping as well. Then sentence improvement, again sentence improvement also comes in various patterns. So now in IBPS PO prelims it came in the regular normal pattern, but in mains we saw a different pattern, and for that also I have shared the video. So next is closed passage. Yes, this also comes a lot, and there are also varied patterns of closed passage. And in this particular exam in IBPS PO prelims of 2020, we saw closed passage of the pattern that after a blank a word was given, and if that word was the right fit, then you had to choose fifth option, no change required. Otherwise you had to choose other words from the options, given options, that fit the blank, the given blank, in the more appropriate way. So there are several patterns of closed passage also, and you can get all the new pattern questions in our iExamB mock test. So and as you know, all mock tests at iExamB are absolutely free. So do visit this website www.iexamb.com, and then you will find several mock tests. Attempt those and you will see that we have some new pattern questions as well, and you can practice from there. Now next is error detection. This also we have so many patterns of error detection that come in your exams. Now that particular year we found the pattern was that a sentence was divided in parts, and one part was highlighted in bold, and from the remaining 4 parts of the sentence you had to find that which part is grammatically correct, right? So the other 3 parts had errors, right? So you had to spot the correct one. So this is what we got in 2020 prelims. And now I'll show some of the questions that came in 2020 prelims, right? So first is this. Now this was RC. Now this is just a little part of the RC, but it is to show that what kind of questions come. Now it is not that we see always the regular type of questions from reading comprehension. A different type of questions also come where they ask the theme, or like these type of questions. Which of the following statements probably strengthen the observation that the Indian universities provide poor quality education? So questions like this, inference based, and on the basis of your understanding. And also you can get some questions like if a sentence is given, a word may be omitted from there, and in place of that word underline would be given, right? So you will have to find that what is the word that fits the blank in the most appropriate way. So questions like this, questions like if this is one sentence and 4 words are highlighted, and word swapping can be introduced in RC. So you have to be prepared for all the other patterns to be included in your RC. Okay, so and this also gives you the benefit that if you have not understood the passage, but still you can gain some marks. All right. So yeah, this is the type of questions that you can expect in your banking exams this year also. Now next, this is one question of word swapping. This is very common, and you must do it because it definitely comes in your exams. So now Here this question says the Bihar government will not provide financial benefits, subsidies and other assistance to more than 260 farmers in the state as they, despite crop residue stubble, burnt, being told not to do so. So the moment we read this, we know that they want to say that they did something, did some action, right? A verb should come here. So the verb is burnt. They burnt crop residue despite being told not to do so. So C and D need to be swapped. So now we will see which option has C, D. So option 1 has C, D. Okay. It says both A, B and C, D. Now we'll see A, B. Now if we swap A, B, it says will not provide financial assistance, subsidies and other benefits to more than so and so. So yes, this is also correct. When we swap this, it is making sense. So yes, we will choose option 1 as our correct answer. Alright. Now moving ahead to another such question. It says the accused was convicted of the crime due to his admission. His lawyers want to get him innocent in front of the jury, but ended up proving that he was guilty instead of proving that he can be acquitted. Okay. So when we read this, we see that there is something that is not correct here. Now when we read this, his lawyers want to get him innocent. Okay, so want to prove him innocent would have been right, but it says want to get him acquitted is a better usage here. Okay, so want to get him acquitted in front of the jury, but ended up proving that he was guilty instead of proving that he can be innocent. Okay, so we'll swap B and D. So option 3 is the correct answer here. All right. So now next question is of sentence improvement. So it goes like, a major section of Gita teaching deals with the dual role of an individual that makes his responsibility for him duties to the world around him as well as to those he owes himself. So now let's see the options. It says, the first one says makes him responsible to his duties. So yes, this is correct, right? And others say, let's check others also. That makes his responsible, it is not correct. Makes him responsibility, this is also making no sense. Makes his responsibility to his duties, this is also making no sense, right? So makes him, that is this person, responsible to his duties, because we are responsible towards something, to something, and we are responsible for an action, right? So 1 is the correct answer here. So we'll choose option 1. All right. Now moving on to the next question. This is also sentence improvement. It says the method of investigation and way for handling the information and the facts is that of a journalist. Now when we read this, we know that method of investigation and way for handling the information, these two are two different things, right? And when two different subjects are joined by and, they both should use the before them if they are pointing to, if they are two different things, right? So yes, these are two different things. So here the should be before way. Okay, so the way to handling, no, the way of handling the information and the facts is that of a journalist. Okay, so the way of handling, option 2 is the correct answer here. All right. Now moving on to the next question. This is error detection, and this is a new pattern of error detection. Here this is different than the conventional one. Here a sentence is divided in 5 parts and one of the part is highlighted and this part is grammatically correct. So now you have to, from the remaining 4 parts, you have to choose that which is the other part which is grammatically correct. So the remaining 3 will be incorrect grammatically, and you have to find which one is grammatically correct, right? So here when we read this sentence, it says targeting a subsidy package at this segment will simultaneously, no, it is wrong, it should be simultaneously meet the goals of improved or improving air quality, encouraging the manufacture of EVs. For is incorrect, right? So B, C and D, these three are incorrect. A is the correct part, right? So we will select option 4 as our answer. Now moving ahead, the second such question says here figuring out is fixed. This is correct. Now from the remaining 4 parts, we have to see which one is correct. Alright. So now when we read this sentence, it says figuring out which you truly want is a process of deep emotional inquiry, and you need to being willing to be honest for yourself, right? So now it says figuring out what you truly want is a process of deep emotional inquiry, and you need to be willing to be honest to yourself, right? So here the error is in B, in D and in E, and the correct part is C. Okay, so we will choose 3 as our answer. So friends, these are the type of questions you can expect this year also, and I have said this earlier also, you can get a combination of different type of questions. So now friends, as we always say, iExamB helps you unfold your potential, because we think that we will not be able to cover the syllabus in a given time span. But then when we tell you that what is important, what is not, and you study according to that, then when you realize you can do a lot with the limited time that you have in hand. So friends, this is all for this video. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, do subscribe it. And also if you need any information regarding our courses or our offerings, you can visit us at hello@iexamb.com, or you can call us on this number. Also, you can check the demo of our courses from our iExamB website.